Alexa, play Rock 102.1 KFMA.
You say it, I'll play it.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Wednesday, August 16th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning in. In fact, actually, I always have to double check which day of the week it is right now because Rico and Weirdos got their schedule all mixed up. And I'm such a creature of habit. I'm so used to it. So whenever I had Weirdo on yesterday, right? She usually comes on Wednesday. So I was thinking for the majority of yesterday that tomorrow was going to be Thursday and so on and so forth. How's your internal schedule doing?
I have none anymore. It's all discombobulated.
Well, it looks like you got a fresh new cut, though.
I did.
Okay, yeah, see? You're looking good. Are you trying it out for the military? I think you're too old, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to go fight the bugs.
Well, we have a lot going on today for this Wednesday edition of Beef Vegan Presents. Since Rico is in studio, I think we're going to do Rap GPT a little bit later on. We'll figure out the subject, be able to bang that out. We're going to have a couple friends stop by for the podcast broadcast. Comedian Jen Blanco and Yaz from KOLD. She's going to be in to spill some tea, and I'm excited about that, and we'll play some games as well. And speaking of games, I have tickets to give away. Now, yesterday and Monday, I've been doing this promotion with Incubus tickets because we're so close to Incubus. In fact, we're a week from today that Incubus and Bad Flower and Paris Jackson are going to be at the TCC. I couldn't be more excited about it. And so with that, we have Get Good or Be Lucky promotion, right? Either you're good at one of my games and you can win those tickets, or when you hear Incubus or Bad Flower, be caller number 69 to win the tickets, okay? So that's how we're giving away the Incubus tickets. But I was told last night from Mucho, because the day before, there's another big rock show coming to town, a good friend of the show as well. Hell, he might even swing by the podcast broadcast next week. I'm talking about the one, the only Wolfgang Van Halen.
Ooh.
Or Wolfie, as I like to call him, because we're very close.
He lets you call him Wolfie now?
He does. Wow. I text him Wolfie with a little heart and eggplant emoji. It's amazing. So, of course, Mammoth WVH is going to be headlining the Rialto Theater the night before. And since we're so close to that show, we might as well give tickets away for that as well. So coming up later on in the program, we'll give you an opportunity to win tickets for Mammoth WVH. So if you want to see that show at the Rialto, or you want to see the show at Incubus or at the TCC the following night, and if you're hardcore, you want to go see two rock shows back to back, you could do that as well. But you can only win one of the tickets. You got to take your choice, pick your poison, so to speak. So with that said, since I have so many things to give away and so little time to give them away, Rico, I want to play a game. 600 KFMA, 600-5362. I got tickets on the line for Incubus, Bad Flower, Paris Jackson at the TCC a week from today. All you got to do is get the last word. Yes, so we're going to do the last word right now to kick off the show. So 600 KFMA, 600-5362. Callers number 6 and 9 will face off against each other. It's our verbal hot potato game. I'll give you a category. You're going to give an answer. Your opponent's going to give an answer back. You guys are going to go back and forth giving acceptable answers for said category. Whoever gets the last acceptable answer in before 30 seconds runs out wins the round. Best of 3 rounds wins tickets for Incubus, Bad Flower, Paris Jackson, TCC next Wednesday. Now, I know I rarely play games first thing in the morning.
Early bird gets the worm.
That's right. And this is a treat for all my show open listeners. Everybody out there that's responsible getting things done today. I acknowledge you. I respect you. I appreciate you.
They're putting on their pants right now.
Yeah. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
Dom.
Did you say Dom?
Don, D-O-N.
Don. All right. The Don on line 1 is going to be a contestant. Let's see who you're going to play against, Don. Rock 102.1. Who's this? Melissa. All right. Don versus Melissa for Incubus tickets in the last word. Now, both of you know how I play this game, correct?
No, not really.
All right. Well, like I said, Dawn knows. It's very simple. Family Feud style questions. I'm going to ask a question. We'll start with one caller. He's going to give the answer. Then Melissa, you're going to give an answer back. You guys are going to go back and forth, not repeating each other's answers. Whoever gets the last acceptable answer in before 30 seconds runs out wins the round. Best of 3 rounds wins the tickets for Incubus. You got it?
Okay.
All right. Good.
Yep.
All right. Starting off with Dawn on line 1. Are you ready, Dawn?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Dawn, give me a first name that ends with the letter Y and go.
Donnie.
Donnie. All right, Melissa.
Molly.
Molly? Oh, Molly. I'll just say Molly.
Molly.
All right, Don.
Anthony.
Anthony. All right, Melissa.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Don.
Troy.
Troy. Melissa.
Andy.
Andy. Don. Oh,
Tony.
that hesitation snubbed you out of that round there, Don. Melissa, you got the first round. Congratulations on that. If you win the second round, you're going to get those tickets, but don't celebrate too soon. You have to win this round to win these tickets. Now, Melissa, you will start off the second round, and it's first thing in the morning, so why don't we get a little saucy here? All right, so 30 seconds on the clock will begin when I finish asking you this question, Melissa. All right, we all know what a penis is, all right? Give me a radio-safe nickname you would call a penis, Melissa, and go.
Callywhacker.
Callywhacker. Don.
Schlong.
Schlong. Melissa.
Johnson.
Johnson, yes.
Pecker.
Pecker, for sure. Melissa.
Pinky.
Pinky? Dear Lord, that hurts. All right, Don.
Tallywhacker.
We already did Tallywhacker.
Dong.
Dong. Okay, dong. Oh, all right. There we go. We're all tied up here. All right, so it's 1-1. Whoever gets this last round will get those tickets for Incubus, okay? Now, here's where we separate. Actually, I wasn't going to go over that category. That's too hard. Here we go. Let's keep it simple at 6 a.m. All right, Dawn, 30 seconds on the clock will begin when I finish asking this question. Dawn, name a state in the United States of America and go.
California.
California. Melissa.
Tucson.
Tucson is not a state.
Should be.
Oh, shit.
I can't get any easier than this, Melissa.
I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Name any state besides California.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we ran out of time.
I thought I was bad at 6 a.m., dude. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, it's either be good or get lucky today. Now, Dawn was good. Melissa,
Sorry.
you're going to get lucky. Now, that's fantastic. It is first thing in the morning. And I will
I
start.
got my boss telling me to come into work. I'm supposed to be inside.
Well, I'm going to let you go because unfortunately you didn't win. But if you hear Incubus being played during my show this morning, be caller number 69. You can win those tickets there. And Melissa, just for the sake of you playing the game, I'm starting a petition today to make Tucson a state. I think we need to be a state within a state. Also, you could have said Arizona, the state we live in, but that's a whole nother thing. All right. Thank you for playing, Melissa. Dawn, stay in the line. I'm going to get all your info, and you're going to Incubus to see Bad Flower and Paris Jackson as well. All right, dude?
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. All right. For the rest of you guys, don't worry. We have another pair of tickets to give away for Incubus and Mammoth WVH. Just keep listening. Your Morning Morons coming up next. You know the name of the show. Let's go. Hey, yo. We'll get Rico back set up, but let me introduce my all-star panel today. Yes, it's a good day here at BVP. Thank you, everyone on the stream. If it's your first time or it's been a long time, make sure you comment and be a part of the conversation. Join the crew. And the more you comment, like, and share, the better we grow. Please welcome back to the show. First and foremost, we got comedian Jen Blanco.
Hey.
Jen, it's been a while. She's a comedian / doctor, hilarious comedian who's got a couple shows upcoming. So I'm excited to have you back on. Been looking forward to that. And we got Yaz Money back in the building. Last we heard from Yaz, she was going to Disney World alone. And
Jeez.
yes, and it was a very sad,
business.
inspiring story. And of course, she's coming back with another story about a bad love and dating fails. So, like, can't wait for that. I'll commiserate with that. Also, you know, and we got Rico, of course. And also with that, the things that we're going to do here on the podcast broadcast, we're going to talk about the examples of when we realized we were dating a dummy. And I got some examples that the online Reddit forum put together. I know I've been in this situation, and as dating somebody very good looking, but really dumb,
Oh my God.
been a deal breaker for you guys before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
Yeah.
only goes so far.
Yes.
You know what? Would you assume that guys feel the same way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to, because you can be attracted, but then like, what if they're ugly inside? Like they're just
dumb.
they're just
And you can't carry on a conversation. And you're like, oh, is this, were we just like an arm candy situation?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I've been in that situation, and it takes a lot
Have
to
you
be.
been the arm candy beef or?
I've been the arm candy. Yes, I
Aw.
know. And I've also dated women that were too dumb for me, right? Which made me feel like
Wow.
I was breaking the law. Like, should I be a legal guardian? What's going on here?
Ooh.
Like some
Conservation. What is it called? The
Survival of the
conservatorship.
fittest?
Conservatorship.
Oh, conservatorship.
Yeah. Are you my
this
Michael
it?
Orr baby? Yeah.
oh,
so-
no.
My Britney Spears.
my Britney Spears.
My
Yes.
She shaved her head and everything.
Dude, many Britney Spears types.
Great.
So, and that's usually the meth part. So, yeah, we're gonna go through examples on that, and you know, to kick things off, I want to get right into a little bit of fun with Jazz and Jen, Yaz and Jen. I combined it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have a celebrity moniker for our relationship. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm amazed.
Yes,
Love it.
Jazz. Yeah, you guys are already in
We're
a relationship.
Jazz.
Yes.
Mhm.
Love it.
Yes. All right. So, since you guys are meeting each other for the first time, the best way to make friends is to fight to the death. And I want to play a game.
Absolutely.
Here we go. This is the game. It's called Porn Star or Weatherman.
Ooh.
Now, full disclosure, Yaz Money works for KOLD. Okay, so she might have an advantage in this game. She knows a bunch of wacky weatherman names. Okay,
Correct.
but also full disclosure to Yaz, Jen watches a lot of porn.
That is not true, but I enjoy it.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for saying it.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right, here is our first. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys each an example. We'll go 4 rounds. If you're tied up, then we'll do a sudden death round. Okay.
Got it.
And then the sudden death round, you're going to buzz in with your name. So we'll start with Yaz. Here is the name Marco Banderas. Is that a porn star or a weatherman?
I'm gonna go with weather.
You're going to say weatherman?
Uh-huh.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's a porn star and he's fantastic.
Beef didn't say it with an accent, so it didn't
Yeah.
sound as sexy.
Mhm.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
You're-
that's the problem.
Marco
Tricky.
Banderas.
Marco Banderas.
Oh, see, the
Yeah,
way you
go.
say it,
That's a sexy porn star name.
you make it sound
Shaky. Oh yeah.
porntastic. All right.
Banderas.
Here's your name
Mm.
here.
Ready.
Jen Blanco. Bill Dollar. Bill Dollar. Holler. Is
Bill
that
Dollar.
yes? Is he a porn star or a weatherman?
That is a weatherman name. It's
Are you sure?
gross.
I mean, Bill Dollar will make you holler.
Bill Dollar will make you
No,
holler.
your holler. No, I don't think so. I don't think a Bill Dollar would make me holler.
I think you're absolutely right there. Let's see. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're live on the air on the podcast broadcast as well. Let me reintroduce my guest before I reveal if Jen Blanco, who is our comedian doctor friend, who's got a couple gigs coming up, got this guess right in porn star weatherman. All right. So Jen Blanco said Bill Dollar is a weatherman.
Yeah.
And that is correct. He's a
Ooh.
weatherman in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now she's playing against Yaz Money from KOLD, who I felt like would have an advantage in this game, but so far the score is 1-0 Jen Blanco. So Yaz, you need to get this one
All
right to
right.
stay in the game.
All right,
Here
all
we
right,
go.
all right.
Here is your name, porn star or weatherman? Lola Martinez. Should I say it with a
Yeah.
Hey Jen, can you say it for an accent with me for me?
Lola Martinez.
Oh, that
Oh
sounds
wow, she really rolled the R.
Yeah, I
she
like to
knows.
roll. I just roll for fun.
Oh.
she looks
Yeah.
gringo, but she's actually Cuban.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, yes.
Lola Martinez.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say she has to be weather.
You gonna say she has to be weather?
It's a little too basic.
It is a basic B name.
little too
Yeah,
basic.
for
That
sure.
is true, and I do like your thinking in this. And you are 100% correct. So a point for
Good
Yaz
job,
Money.
Yaz.
She is actually a weather woman for CNN International, so she made the big time. Mhm.
Right.
All right. So scores 1-1 back to Jen Blanco. All right. Here is your name, porn star weatherman, Josh Weston.
Josh Weston.
Yep. Josh
This
Weston.
feels like a cowboy porn actor, right? Like this is that.
Is that the
I'm
genre?
gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with porn star.
Full disclosure.
100%.
Have you ever put cowboy in the key search words?
I have actually never watched one on my own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you only date degenerates who are like, you got to see this movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's why the last one got let go. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, so many dating fail stories from Jen Blanco we're gonna get to.
So
And
many,
Yasmani has
so
them
many
too.
dumpster fires.
Yes. Well, congratulations to you, Jen Blanco. You are absolutely correct. Josh Weston is a porn star. So with a score of 2-1, it looks like our winner is Jen Blanco.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why? Thank you. I
Wow.
mean,
Wow.
the emotions that are overwhelming here.
Yeah, you want to do like a victory speech? You can do that right
I'd
now.
like to thank the Academy.
Yes, the Academy of Porn.
I just want
Yes.
to see what the trophy is.
Oh, I'll show you what that trophy
Oh,
looks like on the
God.
podcast broadcast stream. And it's actually a new tampon they call a sequel.
Oh.
Yes. All right. Well, speaking of all the headlines that we need to get to, our TMI Top 5 is coming up next. Plus, we're going to break down examples of when people realized they were dating a dummy. And Yasmani actually came in with a fail story about her own love life. And we like to commiserate together about this. So I can't wait to hear that. But your TMI Top 5 is coming up next. So keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yes. So the last one would have been easy and you would have got it. Sasha Grey.
Weather woman.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
I mean, it sounds like a weather woman. Is
Yeah.
it really a porn star?
Sasha Grey.
I was about to look her up.
I know.
Yeah, you can look
There's
her up.
50
Yeah,
shades.
Google her.
Are there 50 shades of her gray?
Yeah, no,
North
she's
Dakota weather woman.
she got midnight
She's
black
great.
hair.
Weather woman.
She is known for her non-gag reflex, and she
Oh,
was in.
I'm supposed to know this.
Yes, you should know.
Yeah,
That.
yeah.
obviously.
She
She's
was
famous.
on. She was on the show Entourage. She kind of crossed over.
Oh.
Yeah. She kinda-
Yes, they assume that we watch it so that for like
You think that I watched Entourage
Educational
like
purposes.
last week?
Yeah.
I
I know.
haven't seen Entourage in like
Entourage
10
is
is
years.
like 20 years old at this point, isn't it?
I
It
just found
is.
out the Cheetah Girls came out 20 years ago.
The Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah
Cheetah Girls.
What is the Cheetah?
What
Girls?
is the Cheetah Girls?
I'm a dude. I'm a dude.
What
It's
is
a
it?
Disney-
Sasha Grey is?
It's a Disney thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, okay. Well, I did mention
My
that.
kids are too young.
Yeah. I don't know if KOD is going to cover this, but, I made the little joke with Rico because, the FDA just approved a new tampon, right?
Mhm.
And it's usually not information that I get excited about, but this
What made you
tampon,
excited about this tampon?
I just feel like there's a flaw in the design and a
What-
flaw that
what
will
does it look like?
increase in sales. Now it's called, they use a spiral, right? It's called the sequel. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to show you this picture here on the podcast broadcast stream. But the way
I'm
that they
terrified.
describe this, you guys might enjoy it. It's usually like the cotton part has vertical grooves around it, but these grooves spiral instead, which helps absorb more evenly. So they say.
I don't feel comfortable with you describing it. Tampon.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't feel comfortable describing it.
Can you show it to me so I can I
can.
describe it?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Describe this. Look at Rico's screen. Describe that. What does that look like to you?
A tampon.
I mean, that's not what it looks like to me. Yes, but
Maybe I'm not looking.
there's definitely
Oh.
yeah. You see what I'm
Oh.
saying? At the very top there.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
I know. So this went viral for, obvious reasons.
I
but
mean, yeah.
Genius marketing.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, and honestly, actually, I'm not going to elaborate further. Welcome back to the show. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. We got Yasmani and Jen Blanco in studio. I got a couple of headlines I'll share with you real quick. Let's see if you guys heard anything about the following. First headline, a new study found that men, or actually, let me ask. Okay, no, I'm going to just straight up tell you. Men are most likely to say, I love you first in a relationship. Now, both of you have been in relationships, obviously.
Mhm.
Now, were you the first to say I love you, or was it your guy?
Ooh. One of the first times I said I love you to a guy, he was going through like his grandparents passing away.
Oh.
And I did have a lot of love for him, but so I felt like I felt
It was.
I needed to tell him.
It was an empathy. I love you. So it wasn't
like
even
little
a
bit of both.
genuine.
No. I did love him, but it was like a
Yeah.
perfect timing. I felt like he needed to hear it. Like he needed that extra love.
Okay. So and then that didn't work out.
He's the father of my child.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. All right. So you grieve bang? Did you grieve bang and conceive? Did you grieve?
I'm not even gonna let you finish
Grind?
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no comment.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's what it was. He was crying and then they conceived the baby together. So congratulations on that. All right. So men were the first to say I love you in this study. How many days do you think it takes dating for either a man or a woman to say I love you to the other person?
Ooh.
Days?
Yeah, days.
Yeah, days. It
No,
should
no,
be. They should know
months.
right away. Absolutely not. If they don't know right away, you need to leave them.
Mm,
Mm.
I mean, I got my most recent one was like 6 days.
okay.
Yeah.
6 days.
6
days.
days? That would scare me
That's
away.
a red flag,
No,
dude.
That would
Absolutely
scare me
not.
away.
Yeah. So, and how long did you date Rico?
What?
yeah, yeah.
What did I walk into?
Oh, Dad.
No, I know, but 6 days is way too soon for someone to say I love you. All right. So there's essentially the way the study said on average, men are the first to say I love you after 107 days. So 3 months.
Okay.
And then women say it after 122 days.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah.
I don't find that to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the guy always says it first. There's only been one instance where it wasn't that case for
Well,
me.
that's because you're very lovable.
Well, thank
you know,
I'm unlovable.
Oh no, that's not where we're going with that. Yes.
Now I say I love you all the time, but it's usually to whatever I'm about to eat. Like I love
I
you,
love you.
cheeseburger. All right, 60
Jersey Mike.
Gen Zers have too much pressure to change the world, and they feel it. 63% of them saying they just feel way too much pressure to change the world. So they came into this world knowing that it's effed, and they're too overwhelmed to do anything about it. So they're just riding the roller coaster until it breaks.
Overwhelmed and underpaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was some feel good news I wanted to share with you real quick. And finally, you know how people say there wouldn't be traffic if all cars are automated?
Yeah.
There's been studies that show too, like if
Yeah.
everyone drove the speed limit in the same amount of time, merging everything else, it would be like just the smoothest, seamless
It would
society.
be a utopia.
Right.
Yeah.
But that may not be the case because some self-driving cars are actually causing more congestion in areas and causing more problems. In fact, in San Francisco, there's a new wave and a new kink that's developing thanks to the Waymo taxi, which is this driverless taxi. Did KOLD cover this?
We cover a bunch of Waymo stuff every once in a while, but now, I mean, it's taking over Phoenix.
Yeah, Waymos are in Phoenix. And so
Oh,
you can go up to
boy.
Phoenix, get yourself a Waymo on a date and say you guys, had a couple drinks and you want to be responsible. But at the same time, you don't know whether to go back to your place or her place. A lot of couples are opting just to do it in the taxi cab.
You
Yes,
pay extra fee for that?
a cleaning fee.
there
is-
should be a
should
cleaning fee.
Yes, but
Like bare minimum.
that again, now this is premature for a beef tip, but I will say this: if you are going to get into a driverless taxi, I think it's safe to have disinfectant wipes. You just need it.
That's not going to be the only thing that's premature beef in that taxi.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I'm
woman
trying to
say she loves him real
trying to
quick.
save money on the fare, Jen.
I said I love you in a Waymo.
All right, we're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Coming up next, we're going to be breaking down examples of when you knew your significant other was a dummy. Plus, you're listening for Incubus. When you hear that, be call number 69 and win tickets to see them live. Of course, I do 69. Did you see our promo today? Speaking of which,
So good.
yeah, we're all over the internet. We broke the internet today,
Oh,
thanks to
yeah?
our friend Kayla. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'd show you, but we got things to cover.
Okay.
Yeah, it's boobs. It's
Yeah.
boobs.
Right.
They're
No,
nice
I saw
boobs.
it.
Oh yeah, you did.
I
see it.
commented on it.
Oh yeah. And I was like, marketing. It's
Yeah.
just marketing.
It's
You
a weather
definitely-
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Yeah. All right. See, Jen, you sent me some of the gigs that you have coming up. Now I'm gonna have Jen actually be a part of the Roadrunners. Now, Yaz is a co-host with me, arena host at the Tucson Roadrunners games, and we're actually welcoming Crystal Pino to the team as well. So it'll be like the trifecta of us. And then there's a bunch of theme nights. So one of the nights is going to be like a comedy night. So
Oh, yeah?
so Bob reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, you know anyone who could do clean comedy?" And so I immediately reached out to Jen,
Nice.
to kind of pull it together. So
Okay.
we are going to do a theme night. There's a couple things that we're going to do
Okay.
in promo of this season. Now, comedy night's going to be fun because I want them to try to build up one of the rooms in the TCC to look like a comedy club.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah. To put the little,
Little stage with
How
the
fun.
chairs and stuff.
little stage, little like
Little
maybe
setup.
a little blanket or brick backdrop.
Mhm.
Some lights. We'll have a bar in there. It'll be right after the game.
Little Seinfeld background.
Yeah, a little Seinfeld background and do that. So
Have
we
the
could have
guitar in the
fake-
background.
fake
Yeah.
bricks.
yeah.
Fake bricks in a stool.
Yeah, and so then hopefully Jen will help me put together this kind of like lineup, and it will be a fun night after the comedy show. And then let me show this. You have your next show is going to be when here, Jen?
The next one is the Tucson Teas on September 9th at the Center for. Ooh, I can't remember. It's
I got
on
it right
there,
here.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Temple for Art and Music. That's where it's
Nice.
at.
So this is going to be
Very
comedy
classy.
burlesque, which I enjoy that. You ever been to a burlesque show, Rico?
I actually went on a date there to one of those a while back
Oh yeah.
in Congress. Yeah.
Oh, at Congress.
Was
so
it
the
a Congress? No,
Libertine League-
no. Surly Wench.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Surly Wench are fun
Yeah.
drag shows for sure.
Was
You
it
know,
a-
I
We
went.
snuck into the VIP area. And
Yeah.
like it was,
What?
they got really mad when they found out.
I had the same
Really?
date
What
scenario.
was her name?
Did you go together?
Cassidy
Okay, it
or
wasn't
Cassandra. It was Cassandra.
Never mind.
But yeah, no, I went to Surly Wench for one of the burlesque shows, and we snuck into the VIP and watched the whole thing. So,
Bro,
oh my god,
bro,
I know,
it's
dude.
a thing.
Yeah, it is. I guess
Did you
it's
get
a
away
thing.
afterwards?
Yeah, I did get away mo.
All right.
Yeah. So
Is that what you guys are calling it these days?
and that's what we're going to call it now. Yeah. So yeah, that's funny. And I didn't even know that you've been on dates in Tucson, man. Your private lifestyle. You need to open up a little bit.
My
We're
bad.
friends. Anyways, you've been to a burlesque show as well, yes?
No.
See.
Why not?
Yeah.
No one's taken me.
So
Well, you can be
yes.
my plus one.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. So this one's going to be fun. So what makes this burlesque and comedy show a little bit different? It's too darn hot. So
Yeah,
is it like
it's-
kind of clean burlesque?
No, it's not clean burlesque. It's regular burlesque. I just do jokes in between all of the acts, so you get comedy as well as striptease. So it's a good time all around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not like strip club stripping,
Yeah.
there's more of an art form to it, and
There's dances, there's themes, there's acts, there's funny.
Have you done something like this before?
Oh yeah,
With-
I'm their regular host.
Oh, got it.
The Tucson Teas regular comedian host.
how often are they attempting to get you to participate in burlesque?
Mhm.
Oh, like to actually strip?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I know you're not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna. It's not for me. I just tell the joke.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what you tell them. How
But they-
often do they present the opportunity to you?
They give me a new pair of pasties almost every show.
See what I'm saying?
So I have a lot of pasties, but they are not for public display. They're
Okay.
private use only.
Well, then I'm gonna keep my Beef Vegan Presents pasties to myself. Then. I
Okay.
don't want to waste them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them earlier today on the internet.
You know, Beef, I was
Yeah.
picturing you with those pasties on.
I honestly would do that, but I have too much chest hair.
You should 100% do it for that reason.
Yep.
And then take a video of you pulling it off like Anchorman style.
Trust me, I've been doing stupid radio for a long time, so I've done that bit
Oh.
several times. Yes.
A
You-
vegan banana hammock.
no.
Who wore it
It's not
best?
gonna.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It would be more the grapefruit grabber, not a banana hammock. So I haven't. Yeah. So I don't. Let's hit a hard reset on that because earlier this morning
Hard.
Shut up. We talked sports with Spears and got the rundown as to why U of A Wildcats basketball team is over in Israel right now. And it's not what you think. It's actually pretty surprising and cool. So Spears told us all about it while also man crushing over Rico in today's clip.
Okay,
Check this
man.
out. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Please welcome back to the show, good friend of the show. He is the co-host of Spears and Ali on ESPN 1490 AM from 7 to 9 a.m. We got Justin Spears. Good morning, Spears.
Buenos dias.
Hey, and welcome to the show, dude. I miss you, man. I
Miss you
know
guys.
you're gearing up for a busy season of sports radio. And, kicking things off with U of A basketball, who went on a very special trip to Tel Aviv, Israel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still on it.
Now they're still on it. So yeah, give me what is the purpose and duration of their trip to Israel? Like, why are they doing this?
Well, Tommy Lloyd, their head coach, is a well-traveled man.
Yeah.
During his professional basketball career, also his coaching career when it started at Gonzaga, he spent a lot of time on the road traveling. Like when Tommy Lloyd was very young, him and his wife, they managed a hotel in Australia for like a month. And
Really?
Tommy Lloyd just did about everything from checking people in to taking their bags to cooking breakfast. So Tommy Lloyd travels a lot, and he understands the importance of travel. It's experiencing other parts of the world, different cultures. And, a lot of the guys that are coming through Arizona are all from Europe or other parts of the world. And, hey, some of these guys don't go to the NBA. So being familiar with other parts of the world is very valuable, especially if you want to keep playing basketball. So Tommy Lloyd is he's a guy that really emphasizes the importance of travel. And for Arizona, not only are they seeing Israel and Abu Dhabi and the Middle East, they're also playing against some teams too and getting those reps in. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you're telling me that this whole thing is just an elaborate field trip organized by Coach Lloyd to educate his boys. And, first off, I love the concept and the idea. I think that's great because if they're smarter and they're more well-versed, hopefully that would translate in the way that they learn and execute Tommy's system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also they're going to like the birthplace of Jesus.
Yeah.
And
no, I've seen it. It's historic. It's great. I've been following the stories from your co-host Ali, who left you behind. And
I know.
How did he get on this trip?
Because he's got a lot of money.
Also
his son was a manager for the basketball team for the last 4 years.
Okay.
So Ollie is very close to Tommy Lloyd, very close to the basketball program, and he's having the time of his life over there right now.
I'm sure. Yeah. So he's been touching base with you?
Yeah.
I know
he came on the show yesterday, all the way from Israel. It's a 10-hour difference. So
I was about to ask you.
When he called in, he was getting ready for dinner.
Oh wow.
So that's where it is over there. But yeah, he called in. It was a great time.
He called from the future.
Think about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Mind blown. So how do our U of A Wildcats look going into this upcoming season?
You take it with a grain of salt because
that's not good.
Well, they're playing it with they're playing against guys who are pretty much semi-pro guys in Israel. You know what I mean? So they won their first game, I think, by 47 points.
Yeah, that was basically just like a recreational team they played against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they came in and took care of business, but with the collection of guys that they have right now, I think this Arizona team is going to be really, really good this year. I think they're really going to surprise a lot of people because there are a lot of unknowns, a lot of question marks with the newcomers. And then all of a sudden, Philip Borovichinin, and we call him the Vitch.
Nice.
On Spears and Ali.
Yeah.
And usually, guys with Vitches in their name, they're really good shooters.
Yeah.
This guy's multidimensional.
Proven.
This guy can get to the rim, can attack. He had a near triple-double in the game against Israel Select. So the guy's pretty good. And then plus you got Kyle Boswell coming back, Caleb Love, Jaden Bradley through the transfer portal, Kashad Johnson. This Arizona team is going to be really, really good.
Assuming half don't stay in Tel Aviv.
Yeah,
permanently.
right.
You like it? Nah.
It's my new paradise. Yeah, and get ready to write up those signs. Make those signs, Vitch, please, and hit up McHale Center coming up this upcoming season for U of A. Justin Spears for Spears and Ali on ESPN 1490 AM from 7 to 9. Thank you for popping in. Give us an update on our U of A Wildcats. We'll talk some preseason football here soon enough, and I'll let you go do your job. Thank you, my friend.
All my bitches love me.
Yeah, all your bitches. All right, we're going to hit the reset. Come back with your F My Lives and so much more. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I need that
He
date.
loves those lady bits.
I know. And the 14th was the
That's
date
for sure.
that was one of the avails where I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
How
Well,
much?
maybe I can give you the afternoon or after the show.
What's the after? You only doing one show for Lady Bits?
I'm gonna try to only do one show for Lady Bits. It takes a lot of energy out of me, and I like a packed house. I like to bring in chairs. So
How about this, Jen Blanco?
Yeah.
How about we work together on this, make it like a double feature?
I mean, I'm down for that. I'll see
Right.
what I can make happen.
And I would push super hard and promote the hell out of the show to make it a full night of just kind of comedy entertainment. And like we focus on music all the time on the show, obviously,
Yeah.
but our goal is to not only get them motivated through the audio beats and sounds of the artists that we love, but also to make them laugh, right? And then we want to bring that experience to people in person and at the screening room. So we'll talk more about that. We're live on the air, Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yaz Money's in studio for a reason. All right. And Yaz and I are good friends, and so we commiserate together. And apparently she has a story to commiserate about and hit me up and was like, I got a story to share. And I'm like, get your ass in here immediately. Right. So is this like a dating fail?
I absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like,
well,
absolutely.
I don't date, and I don't date.
You just, okay.
You just fall into men? What happens?
They fall into my lap.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you said lap. I was thinking something else.
Yeah,
but
I was
okay.
gonna be like, it's dangerously close to another thing.
Look,
Anyway,
I don't do dating apps. I
Okay.
don't, I don't hit
do
up
dating
men
apps.
on Instagram or anything like that. I don't fall for DMs. Like I have trust issues. I have
Okay.
to like know somebody that knows somebody, or like someone needs to present me to somebody.
Really?
Yes.
you
You're
need to be presented like high society.
Yes.
Yes.
Like you still got to be like
Just the
kind of
lady Yaz.
match made, huh? Like where people are like, hey, it's like so blind dates like that. You actually do that?
Okay. Okay. So this is what happened.
Okay. I mean, you do have friends, so I can see how that could work in your favor.
Right. But it's not like, let's just say like my Tucson friends aren't hitting me up and saying like, you should meet up with this guy. So
Right.
I have a friend who lives in Seattle, and she's always wanting to play matchmaker. Okay. And I'm always like, chill, dude. Like, I'm not even dating like that. Like, I don't have time. I'm a single mom, blah, 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 blah. But I'm starting to get lonely and bored. And so I'm just like, yeah, maybe a +1 would be great. Right.
Right.
So I go to her wedding. This is the girl whose cruise I went on.
Okay. Yeah.
So
A cruise wedding?
So no. It was a
Cruise
bachelor.
bachelorette.
Oh, okay.
Which was, I think,
Fair.
a wedding that I didn't think that I was going to go to because I didn't really know anybody there. I only knew her. But then I
Right.
met the bridesmaids and I met the wedding party, and they seemed like a good time. So I was like, all right, let's book this flight and let's go. So I go to the wedding. I wasn't even going to go to the rehearsal dinner because I'm not in the wedding party. I was going to go to a baseball game. And she's like, no, just come. Get ready, go to this rehearsal dinner. I open the back gate to this backyard, and I lock eyes. I'm wearing my sunglasses. I lock eyes with this beautiful, gorgeous man. And I'm
Okay.
just like, who is
Oh.
this man? And then I see kids running around. I'm like, oh, he's got to be married. He's got to have kids. Probably here with his girlfriend.
The good ones are usually taken.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So then the bridesmaids come over. They say hi to me. We haven't seen each other since the cruise ship and all this kind of stuff. And one of them comes up to me and says, hey, I need you to be a yes girl. And I was like, what does that
What?
mean?
Absolutely not.
Because she wanted me to, because she knows I'm gonna be like,
Look how concerned Jen is.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
everybody's
She
like-
wants you to just say yes to something without knowing. No, absolutely not.
knows-
You need like background.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I'm working on something. I got you somebody. I'm trying to hook you up and blah, 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 blah.
No.
That was my instant
Yeah.
reaction. I was like, that's not even fair.
You're
I don't
so
even know
smart,
who this is. I was
Right.
like, what do you
Good
mean? I was like,
choices.
unless it's the man that I locked eyes with.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So then she
Bum,
brings
bum,
me over to the
bum.
table where all the groomsmen are and where all the bridesmaids are sitting. And she introduces me to all these good looking men,
Right.
including
The guy.
fine
Yeah.
man that
the
I
eyes
like.
guy.
The
Yeah,
fine
yeah.
piece of meat.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
And so the night goes on. The girls are just kind of like telling me about him and how like I'm his type and he's my type. And mind you, I spent 3 days on a boat with these girls and they think that they knew absolutely everything about me.
Mm.
That's how we
But,
work.
I
Yeah,
mean,
uh-huh.
that's how it works, right? So
Yep.
like they're hyping me up. Next day is the wedding. Okay. We kind of like didn't really talk at the rehearsal dinner. So here comes the wedding. And
So your first date with this gentleman was at this girl's wedding.
let me get there.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
So we're at this wedding, and again, everyone's hyping me up, hyping him up, making it super aggressive. Because I mean, I'm literally
Mhm.
sitting at the table and I'm seeing the bridesmaids talk to this guy about me, looking directly at me, and I'm making it so obvious.
Yeah.
you
And
know?
awkward. Yes.
Mind you, I looked
You look good,
I
yeah.
looked good.
You're peaking. You're looking good.
I mean, you look good right now, girl.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, like I looked good at this wedding. I was still a little uncomfortable because I was wearing a really like tight fitting dress, showing my arms. I knew I looked good. I just didn't believe it.
Right. Right.
You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah, yeah,
so-
yeah. You're focused on your insecurities.
Right. So I'm like walking back and forth. I'm waiting for this guy to approach me. I'm at the bar by myself. Never comes towards me. I'm
Are
like,
you
oh.
kidding
I was
me?
like, maybe he's shy. maybe shy.
Right.
You know? So then I was like, you know what? I didn't come here to meet anybody. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to be at a wedding, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And towards the end of the night, everyone's like dancing and trying to like bring us together to dance. And I was like, chill. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Everyone's mission is to get you two to have sex.
To just bring us together.
Right.
So the bride comes over, and so like I'm dancing.
I like how beef is like the end game.
Yeah.
So me and the bride are dancing. She twirls me around. She twirls me into his arms.
Oh, smooth.
And I was, and so then I start laughing. He's like, "You had to have seen this coming," and I was like, "Yeah, but I didn't know how long it was gonna take."
Right.
You know,
sounds like an eternity.
Yeah, I am. I could watch paint dry right now with how long it's taken you guys to get together at this wedding.
Yeah. Well, also, I was supposed to meet this guy 2 years ago at a baby shower, at my friend's baby shower.
So this is like fate,
people
supposedly?
have been anticipating this meetup between us.
They think you're that perfect for each other.
So we're at the wedding, and he finally sits next to me. I'm eating cake. I'm having a drink. We're talking. And he's really trying to get into my head.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like, oh, you know, these girls are hyping you up and you're this kind of person, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he's trying to get into my head. I was like, slow your roll.
Right.
We hang out that night. He comes over to my Airbnb.
Nice.
We chill. We talk.
I know what that means.
Okay. And then I left. I had an early flight at like 6 a.m.
Okay.
So I needed to leave. This man did not stop blowing up my phone from the moment I left the Airbnb up until now. Like he has been calling me, texting me, FaceTiming me. Like we are in nonstop communication. Like we are just like it's there.
Okay.
You know? So,
and that's a good thing.
Right. That is a great thing. Like
Okay.
he wants me to call him all the time. He works in a place where like he can just put his headphones in and he just wants me there.
Okay.
You know? He'll FaceTime me
I
at
think that's
night.
weird, but okay.
Some people think that's weird, but
Yeah.
it's like this is a
It-
long
whatever
distance
works for
thing.
you.
This
Whatever
is a
works for you.
long distance thing.
Right. Okay. Well, let's cut to the bad part then.
Okay. So we planned that I would go back to Seattle in September. Well, spontaneous me booked a flight a month before because I wanted to be like, okay, what is this all about? You know, like I need to know that if I can chill with this person in person.
Yeah.
You know? So I go to Seattle. He picks me up. He doesn't get out of the car to open the door for me.
What?
Yeah.
All right. So take notes,
Am I
guys.
asking for too much?
No. Okay.
You're
That's.
not.
I mean,
I get in the car and I'm instantly hypnotized because I'm just like, God damn, you are so good looking.
right.
You know?
So you can get away with not opening the door.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was like, that's cool. That's fine.
Mm.
It's a little awkward on the ride to my friend's house because I'm staying at my friend's house just
Okay.
for security purposes. You know, like I don't
Yeah, you
really
don't wanna
know
be
him.
dead.
You know,
Yeah.
so go to my friend's house. I tell my friend like he's a little shy, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I know. The first time I met him, I didn't talk to him for like 2 days. Like the 2 times that I saw him."
All right.
So, okay. So then let me just cut to we go to a barbecue. We go
Okay.
to his friend's barbecue. Mind you, I put myself in the situation where I invited myself to this barbecue.
Right.
Okay. We get to this barbecue, and he just
Disappears.
disappears. We go our separate ways. This
Okay.
man, he doesn't introduce me to anybody. I have to introduce myself. My friend has to introduce me at some point.
Jen's getting all upset.
And we're playing cornhole. Like we team up and play cornhole. And I'm making conversation with other people. And they're like, who are you here visiting? And I felt obligated to say, oh, I'm here to visit my friend Liv.
Right.
Yeah, that's who you're staying
Because
with, and
that's
this
who I'm
man is giving
staying
you no
with.
attention.
Are you kidding me? I was at no point did he grab me and introduce me and be like, oh, this is Yasmin. She's visiting. Oh, what do you like? I didn't
We
even
talk
tell.
every day, all day. I'm FaceTiming this woman all the time.
All right. Yes. So for the sake of time, okay. So this barbecue goes through. He gets antisocial, not necessarily showing you any attention whatsoever.
Mhm.
At the end of the night, what happens?
At the end of the night, we go back and I tell him like, I invited you. I came here because of you.
Right.
I flew 1,000 miles to come
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah. You would fly 1,000 miles.
I flew 1,000 miles to come see you, and all you did was ignore me. If we were in another world, I would never leave you at a party by yourself where you didn't know anybody.
Right.
I was like,
Absolutely,
What
it's
was his
rude.
reaction to this?
I mean, he apologized. He heard me out. He knew what I was talking about. But then, like, the more I talked about it with other people, they were like, he is the hot girl, where he
The dumb
feels
hot girl.
like he just like deserves. I was like,
Oh.
I don't know. I
Of
don't know.
all the
These are
attention.
just.
Okay.
These are just.
So after you smashed, what happened?
It was fine. We ate.
Ah.
No. That was during the day. All
right.
At night, he pissed me off.
All
I
right.
fell asleep. He never woke me up, and then I
Oh,
just
no
woke
smashing.
up.
No smashing.
Nope.
Oh, all right. Well, let's keep this conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. So I guess you're not going to fly out to visit him again. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's a non-refundable flight, and I have to go back to Seattle in September.
You
Just
have
because
to
it's
see him.
non-refundable doesn't mean
Not
that you
to
have
see
to
him.
go.
I'm gonna go stay with my friend. I'm gonna go stay with my friend.
Oh, you're
Visit her
definitely
family.
gonna hang out with this.
No,
dude.
you're not gonna hang out with
Smash
this
it.
man.
Smash
Delete his.
it.
Where's your phone?
I
I
need
will delete his
closure.
number for you.
Ah,
I don't believe in closure.
we'll see.
Yeah, closure's a lie. Delete his number. You
Keeping
don't
the
ever need to see this
conversation
man
moving
again.
on
She
the
ain't
podcast
deleting
broadcast. YouTube.com/beefvegan.
You're not deleting that.
Yeah,
man's
dude.
number.
Yeah, you.
I
You're
will
not
delete it.
So,
deleting
you
that
went through
man's
this whole
number.
thing.
You like it.
So
Yeah.
I went
No.
through security.
So you smashed before the barbecue,
Yes.
right? So you had intimate moments, and this was,
Yeah,
you know,
but the barbecue alone is. Let's let it go.
He
Right.
ignored me for the most part. And then I was sitting down for a
Gross.
while. And I was sitting down on my phone watching a game, and he was right there
Uh-huh.
and did not even bother to come sit next to me and say, like, hey, what's nothing.
show you no
I'm
affection
thinking-
whatsoever.
Playing
No
like
affection.
the creepy romantic vampire type. He's like, I want to make her think about me.
No.
I'm gonna be in
You
a
think-
corner watching her.
Creepy
That's pretty
vampires
odd.
are not hot. No, absolutely not.
That's true. Creepy vampires aren't hot, Rico.
Speak for
Stop
yourself,
fapping to
Jen.
them.
So I flew back.
Uh-huh.
Did not hear from him all day Sunday.
Yeah.
Nothing. Monday comes around. Monday morning, I'm at work, and everyone's asking me, like, what happened? What happened?
Right.
Um,
Because you
7
already romanticized this and blew this up.
Hell yeah. I was
Yeah.
telling everyone about my
Yes,
romance.
All the
you know?
anchors, they're all so
Because-
happy for yes.
Yeah, they were so happy. Only to find out that at 7 a.m. on Monday, he was like, oh, that's what we're doing, huh? We're not going to let anybody know that you made it home. Like, it was my fault, and that I needed to tell him
Oh,
that I had to
shit.
make it
I'm
home.
sorry.
Oh, he must be a big fan of Andrew Tate. You know, you
You don't need this manipulative man in
You
your
gotta
life. Give me
play
your
the
phone. I'm
man.
going to delete his number.
So then I called him at
play
like
the man
9.
card.
I called him during my break, which I usually do 9 a.m. in the morning because he's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Does not answer my call and immediately writes back and says, I'm really busy this week and I don't think that I'll be able to be on the phone that
Oh
much.
my God.
Oh!
Like, bro,
Oh!
just tell me to just throw me away. Like,
What?
just stop.
Well,
Like,
you don't have to be thrown away, but you know,
Girl,
it
no,
is a
he
smash
needs to
and
get
pass.
thrown away. That is a dumpster fire. That is right there.
How is it
You
that
need to-
someone that I talk to every single day, text,
Yeah.
phone calls, like how like you
mind
gave me
games.
That's how dudes
all
are.
this-
Yeah. He's emotionally unavailable. Like he's
Bro,
there
you
when
are 30.
he wants
You are 30.
Oh, that's a
Let's
problem.
get
He's
it.
younger too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you gotta stop fucking with those babies.
Yeah.
You gotta,
That's you know what? I
gotta
had
get
to let one go
self-mature,
too.
man.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
you know, someone I don't
You gotta
know,
let
around
those babies
43
go.
years old. I don't know.
So he's still trying to hold on to this conversation. Like he still tried to call me last night and tell me like, "Are you staying up late? I'll call you." Didn't call me.
Of course.
And then this morning try to like do small talk. And it's
Why
like,
why is he not deleted from your phone?
I don't have that kind of willpower.
I have
Here,
that
take a
willpower.
selfie right
Give
now.
me
Feel like
the
I'm getting a
phone.
massage right now.
Right.
Have my
Yeah,
hands
yeah.
behind it.
Yeah, because he's
Like,
got
I'm
big
busy getting a
muscles.
massage.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. This is a good little thirst
And I'll
trap.
even
Or-
do a quick video where I'll have like no good accent or like a bad English accent.
yeah, or you can
Like-
take a picture of me and be
Very
like,
nice.
oh, she likes
Oh,
No, no, no,
personality.
no,
That's
like,
nice.
Off English, like I'm not from here.
Oh.
Very nice shoulder. I like very
I
much.
wasted
It's
a
nice.
month, about $300-$400.
So stop wasting your
And
time with him now.
should-
And delete him from
You're
your phone.
talking about him on a radio, giving him attention. It's like serial killers.
He doesn't
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
here.
Talk
He's a-
about him. and
His
give him
dick just
power.
got
It
bigger.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
dick
He's
got
getting
bigger.
power from this conversation.
Yeah. He'll subscribe just to hear more about himself. You know, and I'll be honest
He's
with you,
watching right now.
it's not that
wanking.
much of a fail because you got to see your friend in the process, and
true.
yeah, you got your hopes up, but you got your hopes up for a younger dude in a long distance relationship. What was the end game? I mean, yeah, you'd like to go to a bigger market and maybe work in a news game there. Seattle seems like a beautiful place to live,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
there's a lot of butts there. You know, I
Big
mean, you still
butts.
got your daughter and stuff. You got a lot of anchors keeping you here in Tucson.
Mhm.
So you romanticized a potential that is 100% fairy tale and not based in reality whatsoever, just based off of Golden Eyes here, you know, and his magic dock. And that's the best way for me to say dick and cock. So, you know, like,
Jock.
yeah.
Docking
Seattle
the boat.
docks. Yeah.
We're docking
It
that
works.
boat. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
His dad owns a dock,
Oh
a
boy.
boatyard.
Yes, but
Anthony.
Anthony agrees.
Yeah. He says that you should take a selfie with Rico
I don't
and
want to be
send
on his
it.
weird hit list.
You do.
He's
You
gonna
do.
come to Tucson looking.
I
Where's
feel
that
like
guy?
Rico wants that
Where's that
attention
guy?
too.
Nah.
In
I'm
fact, actually, just do this, Rico, just so I know what it would look like. Let me go full screen in Jen or with Yaz, and then just flex
good. I'm not
behind
playing
her.
your tricks.
Just her
You're
arm.
gonna get a screen cap.
Just
Yeah,
a,
no, just
an
her
arm.
number.
Just an arm.
Just
not
an
your
arm.
face.
Just to flex the arm. Flex the arm. Come on, bud.
No,
Like
put it on his
Michelangelo.
shoulder.
No, dude. Yeah, flex the arm. I want to see the bicep
You're
behind
making
her.
it really
You're gonna
weird.
screen cap.
You are
Yeah,
making
you're-
it. No, I'm not. I
You're
just
making
want
it
to show the
weird.
stream everybody here. So, like,
I'm making it weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rico.
I'm not making it weird. Don't gaslight me.
all right, buddy. Can you just show me a bicep behind Yaz real quick? I just want to see what it would
You
look
didn't
like.
subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I know. Look at that. Yeah, see that? That's exactly the type of picture you need to send to this dude. That would be money, right?
There.
And then all of a sudden, you see he's got all the time in the world. All of a sudden, he's just like, "Hey, baby, what are you doing?" Because I just had posted a clip about this the other day, talking about our primal need. Yeah, who's this, by the way? On the phone.
Is that him?
Hello.
Is it him?
Yo,
Please be him.
Hello?
yeah. Hey, what's your name?
Russ.
Russ. What's going on, dude?
You from Seattle?
I'm from Tucson.
Okay.
What can we do you for, Russ?
Hey, buddy.
I don't know. Who did I call?
You called beef. You called KFMA, dude.
Totally was not trying to call you right now.
Who are you trying to call?
Did I win a contest?
No.
Fuck no. Now you're blacklisted for winning any contest. What are you talking about, Russ? Who are you trying to call? You trying to call the
you.
dinosaur?
I'm trying to call a car dealership.
Oh, car dealership. All right. I love you again. But no, yeah, you just called just randomly. So
Don't we
good luck
got
at getting
a
that car.
sponsorship we can promote or something?
No, we
Like,
don't.
ah.
So in fact, actually, I am going to be answering phone calls right now. Oh, what are you asking him to do?
I'm asking him to take a picture of the screen.
Okay. Oh, good.
No, not of him.
All right, of all four of us. Well, all right. Well, let me hit the reset real quick because I guarantee you I'm going to start getting blown up right now because I do have tickets to give away for Incubus, and I got to do caller number 69. So with that, earlier this morning, we did ourselves a little segment called, I don't give a shit, honestly. Let's do our Florida Man.
Good name.
Yeah, it was great. Check this out. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. As we're hanging out here on this Wednesday morning, getting ready for our podcast broadcast. We're going to be joined by two special guests. We'll have Jen Blanco, comedian, joining us as well. She's been back, or she's coming back to hang out with us. And Yaz from KOLD. She's got a funny story that she wants to share with us, and I'm looking forward to that. But real quick, I got a DM yesterday from one of our listeners named Emma. So shout out Emma. She came across this Florida woman story that was breaking yesterday. And so she sent me the link and we were cracking up about it. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's do a Florida Man.
Florida man, catch an alligator in the trash can. If you can't do it, no one can. Come on now, Florida man.
Now, this story is crazy and it does involve murder, okay? But it also involves Mountain Dew. So, because it is Florida,
Murder
so
and
might as well.
Mountain Dew.
Yes. All right. So, a Florida woman is in even bigger trouble after dousing herself in Mountain Dew before authorities could collect a DNA sample from her. I didn't know that this would work. Her name is Nicole Max. She's 35 years old. She was charged with tampering with evidence and resisting arrest and premeditated first-degree murder in the death of a 79-year-old named Michael Sarasoli. Now, firefighters were called to the home around 1:45 in the morning on July 1st after clothing had been lit on fire on the second floor. After putting the fire out, first responders found a beaten and stabbed Sarasoli lying face down in the room, right? Now, Sarasoli's landlord told police that he had lived there with Max, they found afterwards covered in blood and walking with a knife and hammer. So got her, right? But she's a Florida woman, so not necessarily. When asked about the weapons, police say that Max became agitated and demanded a lawyer while still holding the hammer and a knife. All right, now police then returned with a warrant. Florida man. All right, so we got our winner here, and I have to disappoint a couple people on the air. So, Rocco on 2.1. Sorry, we already got a winner. They just hung up. You know, I mean, if you're gonna get bad
How
news,
rude.
I know. If you're gonna get bad news, be polite about it. you know?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
be like, oh, well, darn. Thanks for letting me on the air.
Yeah. Let's see if this
Give a shout
person
out.
will be polite. Rocco on 2.1. Who's this?
Hey, it's Erwin.
Erwin. Bad news, buddy. I already gave out those tickets.
Dang it. All right.
We'll do it again tomorrow, dude.
All right.
All right, cool. All right. So, all right. So, congratulations, John Roberts. Which I will congratulate him here live on the air. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. That was Incubus. Wish you were here. That was also your cue to call in to win those tickets for Incubus. And congratulations go out to John Roberts. He just picked up those tickets. He was calling number 69. Congratulations, John. We will see you at the TCC next Wednesday when Incubus, Bad Flower, and Paris Jackson hit the stage. And I know Yaz Money is a huge fan of Paris Jackson. You know, are you not?
Not a clue.
What's your favorite song, of Paris Jackson?
Who are we talking about?
Paris Jackson.
Michael
No.
Jackson's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the-
literally, the only thing I know her for is being Michael Jackson's daughter.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's very biological daughter.
Very
100% biological.
100%. His
Not
daughter.
Caucasian whatsoever daughter is going to be performing, and she's fantastic. She has a great catalog. You know, you might know her from songs like Who's My Daddy? And I mean, Rico, what's your favorite Paris Jackson song?
I flew to Seattle for nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I love
That's a
that
good one.
song.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
song.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker, a tearjerker, if you will. And also at the same time, you're like, what? That just seems dumb, Paris Jackson. I mean, how could you fall for that? That it seems so stupid,
Those
Paris
lyrics must have
Jackson.
been written by
It happens to the
ChatGPT.
best of us.
It does. It happens to Paris
I
Jackson.
got played at 30, almost 33 years old.
Oh, whatever, though. You know, you're still young. You got plenty of time to get. I get played every other day, so you know you got years of getting played ahead of you. It's going to be good times.
I don't want that.
Well, I'm just saying it's not done. All right, let's keep the
It's not
conversation
done.
moving on the podcast broadcast. Your beef tip coming up after these words. I'm trying to be as positive as possible here. Like,
I'm just
hey,
trying to
I'm
be your
gonna continue to
I'm
get
trying to be your
played. No, you're
pragmatic
not
father.
gonna. Eventually, you're gonna be able to know when to like let them like catch and release.
oh
That
yeah,
was a catch and release situation.
for sure.
Yeah,
But he was so good looking.
No
Yeah,
shit.
no,
That's
I-
what fuckboys
but-
fuckboys are.
they are, but you got to catch and release. That's the game. You got to release
Yeah,
them.
but she doesn't want to pay for a very expensive fishing pole like the last time.
Yeah, you don't have to though. She can
Yeah.
pay. She can get it without an expensive fishing
Flying.
pole
I'll tell you what.
No, I couldn't.
Next time you go to Seattle, right?
Mhm.
because you'll be
Um,
going there very soon.
Yeah, go try to mac on one of his friends, his less attractive friends.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? One of his friends
Oh.
was trying to get at me too.
Of course.
Yeah.
One of the other groomsmen.
Ooh.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
Yaz, you're
let
peaking.
this one go.
Yeah, you're peaking, and that's his loss. You know. Yeah, you got the
Oh,
hair's working
man.
for you. Everything, you got the whole package going on. Your pictures are fire. In person, you're fire. You got
Why
junk
don't-
in the trunk.
Why don't
You
you,
know what I
fly
mean?
in?
So you got this.
Why don't you fly him to Tucson? Have him come down here and play the same games.
The way you
But
say
my
it,
God.
I feel
style.
like you want to beat him up.
I feel like Rico likes Yaz. Is that what's happening here?
There you go.
Like,
Rico, hasn't looked at me once.
Yeah, Rico,
That's his game.
I'm
Rico
too
can't
busy
look
looking at
women.
myself. So
Yeah, he is staring
Yeah,
at
he has
himself on the
himself to
stream.
look at.
Oh, I've dealt with selfish. I'm okay.
Hey, he's gonna be a firefighter. You know.
Yeah.
But pass, hard pass.
Oh yeah, bad. Yeah,
I don't have the best. You know this.
the original
roll by her
fuckboy.
house, be like, yeah, I'm gonna skip this one.
Please do.
Stay on fire.
I mean, is there another profession besides firefighter that if you hear you're like talking to somebody and they tell you they do this, would you say nope?
Any military man.
Any military man.
Because
I don't know. They got good cardio. They can do planks, and planks essentially is like
that's what I'm looking for in a
missionary.
man.
Planks is missionary, and they could hold it longer. You know,
boy,
That
you
sounds
know,
a little.
that's not wrong, right?
yeah,
Jen
it's
Blanco?
very boring.
that sounds a
What do you
little
say?
Oh, well, I said planks is missionary, and so like you know
They can
then
hold it longer?
They can hold it longer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I can see the logistics there, but it's a no.
Still boring. Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
no. Boring.
Well, planks and squats.
Squats are fun.
Ah,
Yeah.
no.
Gotta
I
find
don't-
you a burpee boy.
So what about you, Jen? Now, Jen, you're famous for dating below your means. You know what I mean? Like
I am no longer doing that.
Okay,
no
because-
more bartenders, no more comedians.
right. And so Jen again is a very successful doctor and very talented and very attractive woman. So and she's been dating bartenders. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Ma'am.
fuck?
I know.
Yeah, she's been dating high school dropouts over colleagues
No, both of them had their high school diplomas.
or equivalency
both of them went to college.
or equivalent to that.
but they did not have any advanced degrees. Now my new one has an advanced degree, so
Look,
thank God for that.
Getting a bartender's license is not necessarily
No.
college, you know. I mean, technically speaking.
I mean, you have a degree and you're crying over a guy who has a birth certificate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't. I went to Australia for 2 weeks after I let the last one go
I see. I want
and
it.
had a great time.
Because you could do that because you're a doctor,
Yeah.
but you're dating somebody and it makes $600 a week. Amazing.
You know what I told myself?
That
Reed?
guy's a
You know
legend to
what?
me, huh?
I was so sad. I was so sad. I was like, you know what? I think I need a trip to Disneyland by myself.
Oh no.
You know what? A trip to Disneyland by yourself sounds amazing.
She's done it
I do it all the
twice.
time.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
The cure to sadness
And you
is a
just like
$20
leave your kid
churro.
here? You
It
don't
is
bring your kid at
fine.
all?
Oh no, I do.
Oh, okay.
She goes.
Yeah,
But she's-
sometimes.
Well, then it's not a
She-
trip to Disneyland by yourself, girl.
No,
Oh no. I take her with me on separate occasions.
Yes.
Oh.
She goes. We go together on separate occasions, but sometimes I take just myself.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
goes to the happiest place on earth to be the saddest woman in the universe. It's
No,
amazing.
she goes to be the most empowered and alone and happy woman.
That's right.
That's-
Single
that's
rider
what she is
line.
doing.
The single rider line.
I love the empowerment. See, I knew you guys would get along. I was just like, yes, let's get these
Stop
two together.
tearing me down.
I'm not tearing you down. I'm building you up through tough love. Here's a clip from Jen that I want to share with you real quick. Check her out in action.
I was at the club. So now I know what men feel like at the end of the night.
Damn!
Just looking for a plug.
That one landed. That one landed. That one.
I'm just a lightning cord in a room full of micro USBs.
Was that Rich Gary saying that one landed?
No, that was Zoe Thomas saying that that one landed. That was the very first time I did that joke. It's been cleaned up since then. But yeah, I'm a lightning plug in a room full of micro USBs.
Yeah. But at the same time, be like, hey, you don't have to point out every time one of my jokes land, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
hey,
funny.
Thanks, no thanks. Yeah,
You
Well,
exactly.
it was an
Shit.
open mic. It was an open
You
mic.
didn't.
Yeah, and they were excited that I had new stuff to show. So
What was it? We got about a minute 8 before we get on, just to say goodbye real quick. But what was an example that you were dating someone, you realized they were a dummy, and you're like, I got to get out of here?
ooh, my latest one missed his test date for his LSAT
Uh-huh.
twice. He wants to be a lawyer, but missed the date twice for his test. And I'm like, I don't know if you're going to be smart enough
Yeah.
to do the lawyering.
If you're not smart enough to show up for the test, then you've already failed.
Yeah.
That's like not putting your name on the test.
Exactly.
It's just like 800 points right there. What about you? Yaz, you got an example?
Inviting me out to eat and asking me to pay half.
Oh,
Oh, well, yes. Is he invited?
Yeah, he
And
you
invited
should
me.
pay.
He invited me.
That's code.
Looked at the total and went, "You want to split it?"
Yeah.
wait, no. He looked at the total.
Yeah.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what did you order? An appetizer and a dessert?
Oh, then he ordered for me.
Shut the fuck
He
up.
ordered for me after
No.
I told him I wasn't even that hungry. So then he's like, "It's okay, like I'll take your leftovers." Then looked at the total, made me pay half and still took my leftovers.
Absolutely not.
Oh!
If you
So
pay
now-
for half, those are your
Based.
levtovers,
Now
girl.
do you
Based.
know? Now do you know I
Based.
went all the way to Seattle to go date somebody?
Are you saying that date in Tucson was so bad you had to go to Seattle?
Yeah, she
had
was
to-
like, I got to get out of this
Yeah.
dating pool.
Yeah. You know, there's a running theme now, and it's still that it's dudes. And no matter where you go, you know, there is no secret capital in this country that has, a plethora of these Prince Charmings. You know, you just got to change
Why?
what you're attracted to find the
Mm-mm.
good ones.
I have to settle?
No, you don't have to settle.
No. You got to stop looking where you're looking, girl.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking.
So
I'm
maybe that's
not
a
even
problem.
Then you need to
looking.
have better people giving you intel.
Yes. We're out of time, unfortunately. We'll keep the broadcast going for a couple more minutes, but thank you for listening. Try to stay fried, safe, and rock local. Later. Oh, that's right.
An end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all.
All right, so
Oh, you
that
didn't
was the
know we
outro.
were- Like I didn't even know we were on.
Yeah, I know. It's just that's how
We're
we
just
go.
having a conversation. We're just
Absolutely.
having a great time.
Went tight, went boop, 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 back and forth and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, if you are looking for friends to hook you up with people, then I will actively look for you and I'll find you somebody. I'm pretty good at this shit. You know, I feel like I can find
Beef is our yenta.
yeah, your future ex-husband. But that's a good run. You know, I won't
Your
find
future
you
ex-husband?
Well, I won't find you forever, but I'll find you a good 10 years.
That's not bad.
No, I had my 10 years. Remember?
Hey, everyone, look, I think you
I
will
think
have
a lot of us here have had our 10 years.
absolutely.
So.
I think you'll live a very happy life if you stack up different 10-year relationships. I mean, it doesn't hurt to fall in love all over again. Yeah, the breakup process sucks, but like very few people are happy in what is called forever, and very few people find that forever that is true happiness, and good for them when they do. But what is wrong with having 10 years? 10-year relationships. It's basically like how long you own a car before you trade it into a new model. Like this one got over 100,000 miles. Now it's time to, take it back in, trade it in, and get a new model, and it's fresh again.
Your way of thinking really worries me.
No. It's just that my pattern of relationships, I don't feel like
His pattern of relationships is what worries you.
I'm being
Don't put
optimistic.
that on me. I
I'm-
spent 10 years with somebody who didn't even really want me and
How about
just
5
strung me
years?
along.
Mm.
10 years. You think I want another 10?
What about
with somebody
2.5
else?
years? Well, can we like reach an agreement and a deal? 2.5 years. Not with me in particular.
2
but
years.
yeah.
2 years. Do we
What
have
a waste
3?
of
Do we have
time.
4?
That's a
4
waste
years.
of time.
No, it's not. You have
I
6
wasted
months.
a month right now,
Yeah.
like with this guy.
And you're still talking to him. Delete his number.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
When's the last time he sent you?
You
a
said you
dick
talked to him yesterday.
Oh, to tell him that I was going to
Yeah.
sleep.
Why? Why are you telling him you're going to sleep if we're not still on the hook here?
Ma'am, I don't know.
When he
I
texts
need
you,
you.
when he texts you since you went out to Seattle, is he still texting you sexual or is he completely platonic? Did he change the tone, or when he reaches out to you, does he reach out to you in a way that's kind of like thirst
Is he sending
mongering?
dick pics or is he sending food pics?
Yeah.
He's not sending dick pics
Anymore.
See?
First of
That
all,
was just a game.
First of all, if they send you one, trash them. Trash
Really?
them. Those aren't good people.
No. They were.
Trash
I know
them.
Yaz well enough to know it was very solicited, right? So she was just like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
bring it," and then he did.
Oh, you asked?
It wasn't unsolicited.
If you asked, then it's
wasn't,
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't unsolicited.
Okay.
Because he even said that to begin with. He was like he wouldn't send it without my consent.
Let me tell you from one
Good.
fuckboy to another. Okay, this is how we do it.
Oh, beef.
Yeah.
We all know you're a fuckboy now.
Yeah. Come on now.
Okay.
It should be obvious to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So obviously, you like set up the solicited dick pic by joking about not sending unsolicited dick pics. It's fuckboy 101.
No, that's
it
not
just
how that works.
puts in the thought
That's true.
of dick pics there, and then you're like, and then,
Well,
why don't you
Now that
solicit?
you brought it up.
Yeah, thanks for the
No.
consent, Babuski. I had this already set up and ready to go.
Yeah.
It
you
was
had the
already-
lighting down.
Yeah, I just had my thumb hovering over the send button, ready for the okay.
I'm sure he had it ready and just waiting for me to just like
was a
give
s-
him a green light to do it.
Here's another thing you
Yeah.
need to do when you get a dick pic, okay? Because these are stock cock pics. So what you got to do is you got to download the fucking dick pic, right? And then go to your gallery because your gallery will like organize it based off date. And then you'll see exactly when he took that
Then
picture.
I'm like, where is it?
Exactly. And if you got like a dick pic from
Oh,
6
if it
months
wasn't
ago,
Why
fresh.
do you know this?
because I've been
Because
caught.
he's an F boy.
Yes, because I'm a fuck boy and I know all these things.
I'm about to get caught too. Then
Yeah, you are. So there you go. That's how you know. We should end the show on that note. I think I added myself enough, and I'll be single for a while now. But thank you guys.
Same.
Yes, thank you for sharing your story, Jen Blanco. Can't wait to see you live again, and we'll do a couple shows,
Yay.
and I know we'll have you in here soon. And